So here we have a Scandia stove. I'm not sure what number it is, but maybe we'll find the number on it. So here's the situation. In the top, there is a ceramic combustor, I guess you would call it, where the gas goes up through and out, and as it goes through, it burns. When you're first starting it, you have the lever up so the gases can bypass it. Once you get it up to temperature, you bring the lever down so it forces the gases up to center. After several years, the ceramic broke. And I thought it was because I hit it, but I didn't hit it. It just, that's what happens. After a few years, it breaks, crumbles, falls in. So I didn't know what size it was. It turns out it's like 5 3/4 diameter in there. I don't think a 6-inch will fit in. I know there's 6 inches available, but it doesn't look like a 6-inch will fit in. So to get it out, that was my first issue. How do I get that out to see what size it is? So I'm going to just describe it. Let's go over there. It wouldn't have helped to try to show you. I really didn't know what I was doing, but now I do. Okay, so I first disconnected the pipe back here, and in my case, I just have 2 big screws right here. They're not really screwed in. They're just kind of in there on each side. So that keeps it from moving in and out, or that it keeps it in there. I had tried screwing it before. They didn't really hold, so I went with a bigger screw, and it's just, it's locked in there, okay? So then I then I opened the side up, and I could feel there was a pin. Imagine there's a cylinder there, and there's a pin coming in from the back and a pin coming in from the front, and that's what holds that disc up. And the disc itself is in a sleeve that's about that wide or that thick. The ceramic disc itself is not. The ceramic is not that thick, but it's in this sleeve, I'll call it. So these 2 pins hold it up. So the one pin, I was able to reach in there from the side, and I was actually able to pull it right out. No, that was the front pin. I'm sorry. The front pin I could pull out. Back pin I could not pull out. And that's why I unhooked the back. So, but from the back, the pin comes through and angles down, so it has a right angle on it. And then you could pull it out. So with both pins pulled out, then the sleeve, I could reach in the side or the front and pull the sleeve down. Now, I don't have a new one for right now, so what I did was I took a piece of metal and made a disc to fit in there and overlap the ends, because I thought maybe I could cut the sleeve and fold them down. Well, it must be stainless steel, and it's pretty heavy gauge, so you're not easily going to do that. But I used a thinner metal. I thought it was copper, but I don't really think it is. It might have been a copper surfaced metal. And I just I cut it about the right, and it had these little tabs that came up and over. And there was enough room around that sleeve that I could fit it back in. If I do that again, I'll probably do a nicer job. But now I want to see if I can buy the ceramic disc, because that would be ideal. I'd burn the gases better. The way it is right now, I'm kind of blocking the gases so I can keep the stove under control better, because the other block is the damper, which I would like that to be like the second block, not the primary block, because otherwise you just don't have as much control. I'd like to be able to tweak that a little bit and get it just right, whereas this one stays right in place. And once you bring down the arm on the side, it blocks this side and this side. So it has to go either around them or around the center. So we'll see. I don't know. Maybe this stove is not going to function very good right now. Maybe it's going to be too blocked. I'm kind of just testing it. it's not going to go out of control. I mean, it's going to be overblocked if anything, but I still want to test it while I'm trying to get the ceramic disc. Okay, so that's how you get it out. So once I get the new ceramic disc, I'll repeat that. I'll pull the front pin, pull the back pin by going through the back, pull it out. You can't push it up. There's not enough space between where it lies and the top of this. There's not enough. It's got to come down. So I'll pull that one out, new one in, pin back in, pin back in. Stovepipe back on. Okay, so that's how you do it. This is a unique stove. It's got the glass in the front there, the glass strips. It's got this. I looked online to try to find a number, try to find a model. I could not find any that matched. I couldn't find any stoves that match this. Now I know there's others. I know somebody else who actually has one. And maybe they're going to sell it to me. I don't know. Is it my favorite stove? No. The other one is, it's not my favorite, but it's a nice one. It's a nice one. I'm not finding any numbers on it, so I'm sorry I can't tell you what model it is. It's kind of unique. It's got these side panels. Kind of, once you just close the door, you got this side panel that clicks in with a magnet. It's got the shaker thing, so this is a coal or wood. The front, this comes down. It's just got two magnets on it. You can pull the latch up on each side, pull the ash tray out. This right here holds the front in place. Yeah, that's it. It's definitely a Scandia. And I know a little bit about the story behind it, but I just don't know the model number. They were blocked from coming into the U.S. anymore because of lawsuits over patents and stuff. But, yeah, so this one's an old one. And I don't know how many are out there. And there it is. That's how to replace the ceramic disc.